Welcome to my channel, The Great Cloud Gaming. Today we're going to be opening up a new bundle from Murders at Karlov Manor in Ravnica. So we get to see some of the guilds and some of the cool leaders from those guilds. And in this specific storyline, we're doing a lot with detectives, like this main detective Prof. Trying to find out the clues, see what's going on, see who conducted these murders at the Karlov Manor party. And so, going to check out this bundle today. It's coming with a couple new things, like here it's saying it's got 9 play boosters rather than the 8 set packs, which came in the last set. But there's some weird. There's a couple more things that are cool, but we'll get to some of the weird art they've got listed here. It's showing that we've got an oversized spin down life counter. I'm really looking forward to how this will appear in the light. And then we've got the Arcbane Ferox. I think the 4-mana 4/4 haste Death Toucher with wards collect evidence 4, so if they don't have anything in the graveyard, they can't target this, which is pretty cool. It won't be worth too much, I don't think, but pretty good rates for what it is. And then we've got a nice nice box. Always great to have extra boxes. But weird thing about this, that even though it says 9 packs, I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then it's saying, and it's got full arts here, right? But it says 15 traditional foil and 15 regular basic lands. So I don't know if they're going to be full art. I don't think they will be, but maybe 1 or 2 will. Maybe with some special foiling on it. So we'll take a look. All right, been looking forward to this. Hoping to get a couple of cool cards. Didn't see just yet. There was one. I think there was a blue card with three blue pips. You can like copy a spell that's put in the graveyard this turn. Looking forward to that. Ooh, there's a couple small things in here. Oh no, she didn't make it. But yep, Teysa didn't make it. Unfortunately, her reign has come to an end. And there's some culprits. She's obviously going to be pointed out pretty quick. Massacre Girl. The infamous Massacre Girl. Ooh. I forget who she is. Is she Lavinia? I don't know. I'd assume so. We're looking at guild bosses. There's a Krenko and Aurelia. And Judith. I don't know him. But this is kind of cool. I thought it'd be a little weird just having little portraits, but nice to see it. And then first we'll look at the big old spin down. Ooh, look at that. It's very orange. Looks like Jello. I'm a fan though. Oh, I like that it's got no... Oh, some of the numbers are hidden. Wait a second. So 1, 2 is hidden. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 is hidden. Oh man. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wow. Why would they not put those? Maybe it's part of the game. I don't know. Cool. That's new. Gonna have to look into that. That's sweet. Let's see what else comes in this. Got a couple of punch outs. And there's Prof. The wizard himself. What's the unlock mechanism? I don't know. Alright. Well, enough of the box and extra stuff. Let's get into the packs. Let's get into it. Alright, so first, make sure we got everything out of there. It's one of them. One of those two. Teysa's no more. Ooh, so there is the... Oh, and I think they might be full arts this time. Are they finally full arts? Alright, let's look at the... Did they finally take people's advice and put full arts in? I don't know. Oh, so good. So we got full art lands. And then we've got the normals. So they included the full arts, one of each full art. So at least you have a set of the full arts. And then one of each of the basic lands. So they just went ahead and included them. A couple extra cards. So let's see. So I think maybe we'll get one foil of each one. And then foil of the basic land art too. There's the Axebane Ferox. Yeah, Death Touch Haste. Ooh, the art on that looks kind of creepy. He's like a mole. Yeah, this makes him look more like a mole. Cool. And then we've got a full art. Ooh, I really wanted this island. And foily. Now we've got a foily island. Cool. Foily plains, swamp, and forest. And then foily of the regular arts. I'm a really big fan of this blue island. Cool. And these forests are undervalued. Like, look at that. I don't know if the foiling's doing it justice in the video, but I love it. Very Throne of Eldraine. Wilds of Eldraine and whatnot. That you don't get to see a lot of. Oh, look at that. Look at all them fungus. This would be perfect in the fungus decks. But awesome. And this is a Karlov Manor, where all the murders occurred. It's crazy. Crazy, I say. Well, I'm going to put a sleeve on all these guys. Just because. Look at the detail on that. Those birds up there. It's crazy how much detail is on these. Here's the plains. Swamp. I know. People see videos all the time of lands and they just kind of throw them to the side. But honestly, having a full set of these, or even just one set, is pretty incredible. Well, happy that this bundle includes all 5. Because, like me, I didn't actually pull any foiled islands out of the set box. Or the play booster box. So getting to see all these in the bundle is a great include. That's what I liked before, that you could get a set of all the lands that are available, and now you can. And so now it comes with one foil option of all the full arts, and then just the normal full arts too, without the foiling, plus the other art, because the other art's still incredible. Like, I still really like this land, and the foil stamps are nice, really stick out. But sweet. And we'll put this guy in a sleeve too. Good old Axebane Ferox. Alrighty. Well, now that we've got through those, we're gonna get started on these 9 booster packs. Dealer's choice. Let's get into it. Alright, so getting started. The 9 packs out of this play booster box. Let's see what we can get. Been happy with the pulls so far. If you haven't got a chance, check out the full play booster opening. But we got Reasonable Doubt, Tunnel Tipster, Love the Mole. These are all going to be commons in the front and uncommons, rares in the back. Kind of build up to them. But like all these, like the dogs, create 2 dogs for flipping it up for 2. Pompous Gadabout, good and limited. Turn face up, put a counter on each creature, and they all get trample. Magnetic Snuffler, whenever you sack an artifact, put a counter on him. When he enters, return equipment card from your graveyard attached to him. Seems decent. Imagine this with the helm of the host. Yeah. Sanctuary Wall. Ooh, we got Nib Mizzet, the Go Pact, one of the cooler rares in the set. Wooburg colors. Flying, hexproof, and multicolor. When he deals combat damage to a player, deals X damage to any target. Target player draws X cards, and you gain X life. Where X is the number of different color pairs among permanents you control that are exactly 2 colors. So he works really well in those colors deck. And then we got a haste whenever you attack with 3 more creatures. Investigate. Good and limited. And a little plains and a detective. Nice. Not too bad. Got a little Nib Miz. Alright. Yeah, I think there's a blue spell called like Reenact the Scene or something like that we'll have to... I'm hoping I can get here. Data Technician. Sanitation Automaton. Dramatic Accusation. Hard-hitting question. Good to note. 1 green mana. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker you don't control. Yes, it's sorcery speed, but 1 green mana, it doesn't fight. It doesn't deal any damage to the creature that you're using. Very big. You can just destroy planeswalkers if you have a creature out. So, very... I don't think they've ever made a card like this before. First of its kind for that amount. No More Lies. Blue and a white, counter spell. Counter target spell unless they pay 3. And if it's countered, exile it. Seems decent. And we got a Deadly Cover Up. 3 in black. When you cast a spell, you may collect evidence 6. Destroy all creatures. If evidence was collected, exile a card from an opponent's graveyard. Then search its owner's graveyard, hand, and library for any number of cards with that same name. And exile them. That player shuffles, then draws a card for each card exiled there from their hand this way. You could technically exile a land. And it could take out all of their basic lands from their deck. Or it could be used for its other reasons. But interesting card. We got Aftermath Analysis. Foily. Nice. When it enters the battlefield, mill 3. Ooh, and we've got a Tragic Slip from the Visitors section. Special guest. Green, or I'm sorry, 1 black mana, instant speed. Target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. That creature gets -13/-13 instead if a creature died this turn. Cool to see it. Having a good mythic. Sweet, so that pops up way in the back. Way in the back. And we got ourselves a forest. Nice. Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack at all. Let's go a little sleep on this Tragic Slip. Cool to see some mythics from the special guest slot. Alright. Pack 3. And important to note, still got list slots here too, as well as art slots and token slots, all in the same spot. Goblin Mask Maker. Cool little guy for, might be good in the standard. Public Thoroughfare. You can either tap an untapped artifact you control to leave this tapped, that can tap for any color, or you can tap a land. Better than like Spire and the big gates multicolor lands that come in tap. Not too bad. On the Job. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Agency Outlifter. Perimeter Enforcer. Flying Lifelink. Whenever another detective enters the battlefield or a turn face up, he gets +1/+1. Not bad. Soul Search. They reveal their hand. You choose an online card and exile that card. If it was 1 or less, you make a token. Nice. Ill-Timed Explosion. For 2 blue and a red. Draw 2 cards, and you may discard 2 cards. If you do, it deals X damage to each creature where X is the greatest mana value among the cards discarded. Not too bad instant. Not bad at all. And then we got a foily Makeshift Binding. Cool to see it. O-ring that exiles creatures Until this leaves the battlefield and you gain 2 life. And a plains. And some art. Got the Hotshot Investigators. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Alright. Pack 4. Whoa now. This totally looks like orange jello. It's fantastic. Got the Dog Walker. Felonious Rage. Extract a Confession. Good and limited. Topiary Panther. Basic land cycling, but you get a little 6-drop in your library, in your graveyard to collect evidence on. Not bad. Gravestone Strider. Deduce. Draw a card and investigate. Very good. Case of the Gateway Express. Nice, nice, nice. Lead Pipe. Black mana. Clue Equipment. So you can pay 2 and sack at the draw card like any other clue. Or you can equip 2. When he dies, each opponent loses 1 life and it gets +2/+0. Pretty great. Gotta love it. 10th Street Gossip. 2 red and a black. Tap to add mana for case down spells or to turn creatures face up. Seems as good. We got the Archive. Plains Island. Comes in tapped. Surveil 1. Really cool to see something that's fetchable, even though it comes in tapped, and immediately says, look at the top card of your library, you may put it in your graveyard. Or you can leave it on top. Fetching for this seems very good compared to a Scryland that you can't fetch for. That it just comes off the top, and then that's what you're playing that turn. This is something you go and get after you've already decided you're going to go fetch for this, and get rid of the top card of your library. That turn, so... very good. I'm pretty happy about these. Ooh, we got a Coveted Falcon. There's some shiny back there too. Maybe one of the lens cards. But we got a Coveted Falcon, 1, a blue and a blue, artifact creature bird. Whenever he attacks, gain control of target permanent you own but don't control. Okay. And then whenever so you can disguise him, so you can play him down for 3 and then flip him for 1 and a blue. When he's turned face up, target opponent gains control of any number of target permanents you control. You can draw a card for each one they gain control of this way. So if you have a ton of investigate tokens and you flip this face up, you could potentially give someone all of the tokens, and then every time you attack, gain control of the permanents you own but don't control. It's a lot of steps. But maybe it's something that you don't want to actually have on your battlefield. I don't know. I think there's something about this that could work in our favor. Let's see what this is. Ooh, not my match. Not on my watch. That's so cool. Look at the art on that. But the edges look really great. Like it's all foily. Not on my watch. Exile target attacking creature for 2. Not one of the bad ones. One of the better ones. We got a full art plains too. Cool. Little token. Awesome, awesome. But yeah, happy to see the Coveted Falcon. Got 2 rares that time. Not about rate. Seem to get a lot of a rare plus one of the rare lands, it seems. Definitely seems to come in like the second slot. Or the second rare. Or in this case, the first rare. Cerebral Confiscation. Inspector. Reach. Collect evidence. Gadget Technician. When he turns face up, make a Thopter. Not too bad for 2 mana on another turn. Got the Investigators. The Gearbane Orangutan. Louis. Out Cold. Spell can't be countered. And then stun 2 creatures. And investigate as well. The Chase is on. The Meddler. Burden of Proof. Case of the Shatter Pack's pretty cool. 2 mana. Colorless. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Then if there are 5 colors among permanents you control, solved. You solve this at the end step. And then if it's solved at the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature you control gains flying, double strike, and vigilance until end turn. Not a bad level of abilities to get. Aftermath Analysis. Mills 3. Ooh, we got Krenko's Buzz Crusher for 2 red Insectopter, flying and trample. When Krenko's Buzz Crusher enters the battlefield, for each player, destroy up to 1 non-basic land that player controls. For each land destroyed this way, its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and shuffle. Not too bad at all. And we've got a Benthic Criminologist, 5-mana Merfolk Wizard. Enters the battlefield or attacks, sack an artifact, and draw a card. Nice. And a mysterious creature. A mysterious Pokemon appears. Alright. Getting in the second half of the packs now. Pack 5. Pack 6. Pack 5. Got 3 more. Pack 6. Analyst, Jaded Analyst. The Bogart. Cerebral Confiscation. Discard a couple cards. Technician. Hotshots. Dramatic Accusation. They did it. Shock Outline. Very flavorful. Whenever one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 white and blue detective creature token and investigate. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Private Eye. The Detective's Lord. Good for those, what are they called? The morph decks. The ones that could be anything. Shapeshifters. The Shapeshifter deck. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target detective can't be blocked this turn. Not too bad. Especially if all your creatures are also detectives. We've got a disguised weapon, so it can be a creature, and then when you flip it face up, you attach it to a creature control. They get +3/+0. And then it's also got a equip for 1 in a red. Ooh, World Soul's Rage. X red and green. Deals X damage to any target up to X land cards from your hand and or graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. Wow, okay. That's really good. Yeah, this sounds great in a land stack. So it's sorcerer speed, yes, but so if you tap this for 5 and you're putting, and let's say you have like 3 or 4 lands in your hand, like that's pretty good ramp. So let's say you're on turn 4 of turn 5, so you do 3, so 3 damage on any target, put 3 lands in your hand from onto the battlefield and or graveyard, so you can go get your fetch lands. So it's not the worst to think, hey, maybe you got a bunch of lands in your graveyard you can put down. This pretty good. And we got ourselves a second rare, Case of the Uneaten Feast. Strictly better at Johnny's Welcome. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain a life for 1 white mana. And then to solve it at the end of your turn, if you've gained 5 or more life this turn, you solve this. And if you solve it, you may sack this case creature cards in your graveyard gain. You may cast this card from your graveyard until end of turn. So, in Commander, invaluable, be able to get all your stuff back whenever you need it. Pretty easy to solve this case. So if you happen to gain 5 or more life, it's always solved. So you can just save it for a turn that you actually need it. I'm a fan of this card. We got a Foily Private Eye. Ooh, and a Foil Island too. Cool. Now we got 2. Oh, we got a clue. One of the puzzle pieces. I'll put this, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out the other box that we opened with the weird window over there. It's got a couple of pieces that fit together. I'll kind of show you what those look like, but all the clues to the murder cases, what they amounted to. But sweet, so we got a couple of rares out of pack 2, and some Foily Islands. Always great to see. All right, 3 more packs. Jaded Analyst, Sanguine Savior, Snarling Gorehound, the best of boys, best of doggos. Black mana. Whenever another creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, surveil 1. Nice to be able to dig through your whole deck. We got ourselves a Slime Against Humanity. That's going to be number 5 out of the slimes we've gotten so far. Cool to see a couple more, if we could get a couple more in those next packs. Novice Investigator. When he enters the battlefield, investigate. Nice. Makeshift Binding. I like it in this frame. Looks pretty cool. Vestra Leech, Zombie Leech. Whenever it deals damage to a player, mail 2 cards. You may mail 2 cards. Nice. Mistway Spy. Whenever your turn's face up, whenever a creature you can control deals combat damage to a player, investigate until end of turn. Seems alright. If you can do 2 and you're going in with 4 or 5 creatures, draw 5 cards for 2 mana is not bad. If you're already doing it. So, not too bad. Course to kill. You can enchant a creature that you don't control. It has base power and toughness 1/1, death touch, and is an assassin. But you can gain control of their creature and make it a 1/1 assassin with death touch. Seems cool. Seems cool. 4 unfamiliar. Kitty's got a meal. Got a chicken leg. Ooh, Doppelganger. XXX green blue for each of X target permanents. Create X tokens that are copies of that permanent. Nice. A lot of mana, but nice. Nice. And we got a foily card, and there are like 4 cards back there, so we must have a visitor. Let's see what's back here. Whenever another creature 2 or less enters, he gains flying. And we got a Croson Tusker from the list. Cool. Got the list slot, so we still had a token card too. And then a foily swamp. Oh, so it did come here. So if there's a visitor or a list card, it's always going to be after the foil. Wait, so we had... Wait, so why did we get 2 foils? Alright. I'm confuzzled. I'm confused. So I guess you can get multiple foils, maybe one of them being a land. Looks like we got an art card back there too. Nice. Unscrupulous Agent. He's an elf detective. When enters the battlefield, target opponent exiles a card from their hand. Nice. They went this way. They went this way. He's got to be out of breath. They went this way. You put a land from the... Search your library for land, put it on the battlefield tapped, and investigate. Nice. Nice. Granite Waves, Gargoyle Detective, Disguise for 2, tap or untap target permanent when he turns face up. Red Herring, Cluefish, Saga for 2. Crown Warden, gets X counters for each creature you control when he turns face up. Slice from Shadows, black and X, creature gets -X/-X, it can't be countered. Living Conundrum, interesting an other than ability or replacement ability for if you draw a card and you don't have any cards in your library anymore. You skip that draw instead. And then as long as there's no cards in there, this gets 10/10 Flying Vigilance and it has hexproof. So this is great for those decks that want to mill out and not die. We got a Lightning Helix. OG Lightning Helix. Back in standard. Deals 3 damage and gains 3 life. Nice. Vengeful Tracker. Second artifact deals... Whenever an opponent sacks an artifact, this deals 2 damage to them. Pretty interesting hate bear. Alright, let's see what we got. Buried in the Garden. Enchant a land. And then when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent you don't control until it leaves the battlefield. And then whenever the land is tapped for mana, its controller adds an additional 1 mana. You could attach this to another person's land, another player. So, group hug, helping people get their mana. Ooh, we got the Axme Ferox. He does not look like a mole. He looks like a cat, like a beast, like a cat beast. Like compared to the, just side by side here. Like they still have the tusks, but like. Look at the feet. See, that guy's got paws, kitty paws. These are like mole hands. I am 100% on board with the mole. And then we got a foil rare. Homicide Investigator, 1 and a black. Whenever one or more non-token creatures you control die, investigate. And it triggers only once each turn. Because it would be too broken otherwise. Plains. Ooh, we got some... looks like Dracula's castle. Thundering Falls. Oh, this is the surveil Is this the red? And this has got to be the Is It one. Okay. Cool. 2 rare pack. I don't know if he's all that great. Seems alright though. Alright. Last pack. Well, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button down below. And subscribe to the channel. We're going to be posting new videos and whatnot soon. Love to see people. Alright, let's see what we got. Got the Helion Shock. Cool comeback. They went this way. Out cold. Unauthorized exit. Not a bad rate. 1 and a blue. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand for 2 mana. Instant speed and surveil 1. So if you like getting stuff in your graveyard, maybe that's worth it over Wings of Rebuke, but not too bad. If you don't really want to put cards in your opponent's graveyards, which people are trying to do now, just your own, or at least to see what your next card is, not a bad option. Crawl Whipcracker, not too bad limited. Persuasive Interrogators, he's got a interesting line here. Whenever you sack a clue, target opponent gets 2 poison counters. Not too bad. Gleaming Gear Drake. Is It Colors, flying 1/1 Drake. When he enters the battlefield, investigate. And whenever you sack an artifact, you put a counter on him. Doesn't work super well by himself, but otherwise, pretty cool. Oh, we got a full art Undercity Sewers. Didn't get this one yet. Happy to see it. Island Swamp, tapped, Surveil 1. Cool. Cool beans. And we got a Mythic. 1, a blue and a red. Mythic Artifact Vehicle. Collect evidence 6, and you can make this become an artifact creature. Oh no. I dropped it. Whenever he attacks, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among the cards exiled with it. If that spell would be put into a graveyard, put it on the bottom of its owner's library instead. So you do this during attack before damage. So you can immediately go to combat. You don't have to do it that turn. So you can always just crew for 2 for the 4/4. But if you swing in with this, you're immediately getting that trigger of casting an instant or sorcery spell from the cards exiled. So you can do some crazy stuff with some sorcery speed stuff. We got ourselves a Automaton and Mountain and the best of doggos. But seems like an interesting card. I don't know if it's going to do everything that we want it to do, but not too shabby. Not too shabby if I say so myself. And obviously the best of boys. Who has a little satchel? He represent. Good old little doggo. Oh man. Well, that's it for Murders at Karlov Manor bundle opening. Happy with the cards we got. Pretty cool. Spin down doesn't have a 16 or a number 2 on it. Mysteries ensued. I'm definitely going to be looking into why. But obviously it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and keeps going up until, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's definitely 16. That's definitely 2. But I think it was intentional because on the back of the box it didn't actually have the 16 next to it when it was pointing like that. So cool to see it. And you can kind of see inside. Is there anything in there? I can see the number 10. Ooh, and there's the knife. 15. Is that 17? $15. Cool. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you liked the video, don't forget to like down below. Helps out a ton. And I'll be posting some more videos, some deck techs soon as well. Been building the deck lists and just getting them ready for some cool videos. But thanks again. Hope you have a great day.